Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. For today's video, I have for you the ColourPop Ballad palette. This is one of their new 5pan eyeshadow palettes. So if that sounds interesting to you, why don't we go ahead and get started? So here is what she looks like. Let's go ahead and open this up. This is what it looks like right here. Beautiful packaging. I just really like this. I love the new format. Here, let me open this up so you don't see all that glare. And there you go. That is what it looks like right there. It has only one true matte, which is this one right here, and then these two over here are mattes with glitter in them, and then this one is a shimmer, and this one is also a shimmer. There are no eye safety warnings on any of these shadows, which is a nice change. No glitter in here. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get our eyes, let's go ahead and zoom you in actually, and then we'll get started with this look. All right, I've got y'all zoomed in all nice and close, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and prime my eyes. For that, I'm going to use my Ulta Matte Eye Primer in the shade Nude. That is the eye primer I almost always use. It's great because it colors discoloration and those veins that I have on these eyelids of mine. So, and then I use the Sigma P88 Precision Flat Angled Brush to blend it out. It's a lot easier than doing it with my fingers, just because I have fingernails right now. So we are all blended there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this palette for you just so that you can see what everything looks like. So and I will tell you, these pans are magnetic, just like all of the other pressed powder shadow palettes that ColourPop has. So this is the shade Novel right here. Okay. This is Epic. And I will tell you, these are very either softly pressed or very powdery. I'm not sure which. Next up is Drama. Because you get a lot of kick up in the pan. Oh yeah, that's pretty. And then we have Fate, and this is one of the mattes with glitter in it. There we go, that's better. And then the last one, the shade name on it is Prose, and it also is a matte with glitter in it. There you go. That is what the palette looks like swatched out. I know, not perfect swatches, but there you go. It gives you an idea of what the shades look like. Of course, we don't know anything until we put them on the eyes, right? So let's go ahead and get started with that. First off, we are going to use a Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH30 blending brush, and I'm going to go in with the shade Epic right here and just put that through my crease. I'm going to make making sure to tap off my brush really well because, again, lots of kick up with these shades. Alright, so now I've got that all blended out throughout the crease. Next up, I'm going to go in with a smaller blending brush, and I'm going to use the shade Fate. This is a matte with a glitter in it. I'm going to add this to my outer corner and bring it up through my crease a bit. Oh, and for that I'm using a Luxie 231 small tapered blending brush. I'm just kind of stamping this on there at first. Again, with the aging eyes, it helps. Plus, it also helps make sure that, you know, it doesn't go everywhere. That it's a little bit more controlled. And then you can kind of blend once you have it where it is. Plus, you don't want to go in with way too much pigmentation with darker shades like this, because then a lot of times that's where you get your patchiness and difficulty blending out. You want to slowly build it up. Okay, and then I'm going to take the original blending brush that we started off with that transition shade. This is the JH30, and I'm just going to very gently, holding it at the end of the handle, just very gently blend those two shades, the top of them, just ever so slightly, just to kind of diffuse them together, but you don't want them to muddy into each other, so you don't want to overblend, especially when you're dealing with darker shadows. You can really overblend and things start to look muddy that way. So okay, so next up I'm going to go in with this last shade right here, Pros. Again, it's also a matte with a glitter. I'm going to do the same thing, add it to my outer corner and then run it through my crease. For that I'm going to use a Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH40 brush right here. Nice little tapered, teeny tiny tapered blending brush. Also a tip, if you have hooded eyes, raise those eyebrows so that you can really make sure to get into those creases, because you don't want to miss anything. That'll look silly, right? Again, dark shade building up very slowly. Bring it through my crease a little bit. Alright, so this is what we're looking like now. Got it all blended out. And hopefully we're even. Alrighty, let's grab a shader brush, and we're going to go in with this middle shade right here, Drama, and put that all over the lid. And I will go ahead and spray this. It's a crumbly shade, so I don't want fallout all over my face. As soon as I can find my darn spray bottle. Alright, so we're going to use this middle shade here, Drama, and put that all over our lid. I did go ahead and spray this because it's a little crumbly, so I don't want fallout all over my face. So, alright, let's go ahead and put this on the lid. Okay, that's looking good. Let's go ahead and do the lower lash line. For the lower lash line, oh, let's even this up. For the lower lash line, I'm going to basically just kind of copy everything I did. I don't want to go, I mean, I do want to go smoky, but I don't want to go too deep and dark, so I'll try not to go too crazy. I'm actually probably going to go in reverse, and I'm going to start with the darkest shade first, just to make it easier to blend out. Oh, come on. No fallout, please. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the next lightest shade, which was that gray shade. Fate. Just going to blend into it. Alright, and then into Epic, which is that like transition shade that we used in the very beginning. And that's just going to kind of help blend those two shades together. Alright, and then for my inner corner and my brow bone, I'm going to take this first shade right here, Novel, and use that. Let's see, let's find a nice small brush for that. This is an Echo Tools Detail Liner brush. And I think it's perfect for things like the inner corner and the brow bone. And with hooded eyes, you don't want to go too crazy on your brow bone highlight, which is why a lot of times I almost always forget to highlight my brow bone, because you're bringing that light brings forward the hood basically, and especially if you use too much. So I try to just keep it under the arch. And then let's do the inner corner. I'm going to bring that down a little bit on my lower lash line as well. Just a little bit. Just to brighten up the inner corner all the way around. There we go. All done. I think I do have a little bit of fallout under my eyes, so I'm going to use just a fan brush to dust that off, so that I'm not putting any pressure. It's literally just sweeping it away, hopefully. That is the plan, and it seemed to work pretty well. I think so. Alright, there we go. There's the eye look. I'm going to go off camera and do my lashes and a lip, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, I am back. I have my lashes on and my lips on now. For lashes, I used my L'Oreal Bambi Eye Mascara. That glare, it's hard to read, but anyways, Bambi Eye Mascara. And then Ardell Wispies and the style 700. Okay, and then for my lips, for the liner, I used the shade BFF by ColourPop. And then I used the shade Quickie, also by ColourPop. That's what that looks like right there. I don't know if that's still available or not. I wish they would release more shades in their Luxe lipsticks. I really like them. And then for my gloss, I'm using the Glamlite. And this is their, the one that came out with the taco foodie box. It's like Champurrado or something like that. Champurrado or something like that. So Kind of hard to pronounce, but very pretty gloss. So that is what I put on. Oh, I also put on some L'Oreal Age Perfect, just tight line. This is the black liner. And then I used the Rimmel Exaggerate shade Nude in the waterline, just to kind of brighten my eyes a little bit since it was such a deep look. There was one other thing I used, the Essence. I don't know where I put it. Anyways, I used the Essence waterproof liquid liner also, just to cover the lash band. I can't find it. I don't know where I set it. Maybe it fell down or something. But anyways, that is everything that I did when I was off camera. Everything else that's on my face, I will have it listed down in the description box below, so be sure to check there. Also, I do have a giveaway going on. I will make sure to link that video down below as well, so make sure to check that out. Don't want to miss out on that one. So what do I think of this palette? I think it is a gorgeous palette. I know that I have these shades just because I have a lot of cool tone palettes, but this is a great, easy, basically not thoughtless, what's the word? Basically, you can do it without even having to think. Palette. You can do your eye look without even having to think because it's just 5 shades. It's nothing too complicated. So I think it's great. I love this new layout, and I really hope they come out with more of these palettes in this layout. So I just hope they continue to not put glitter, pressed glitter in the palettes. If they want to sell pressed glitter, that's totally fine. Sell it on the side. Sell it in a separate palette, whatever you want. Just quit putting them in the palettes, please. ColourPop, we've all asked. I can deal with the matte, with the glitters. That one, those don't bother me so much. I know they bother other people, but not me. But otherwise, I really like the palette. It does have a lot of kick up, meaning that it is very powdery. You dip that brush in there just ever so gently, and it's going to kick up tons of powder. So make sure to tap that brush off really well, or maybe even do your eyes before you do your face, because you will have fallout if you don't do that. And even doing all that, I still had some fallout, especially on my lower lash line when I was blending those deep shades that, you know, have the glitter in them. So, you know, that's kind of sometimes unavoidable, but to avoid that, those are my suggestions to help avoid that as much as possible anyways. So yeah, with all that being said, I definitely would recommend this palette if it's something that is missing in your collection. It's only $10, and currently, like I said, when I'm filming, there is a sale, but even without the sale, it's very affordable. So love ColourPop for that. So I think I covered everything. I have the other 4 palettes. I don't know if I mentioned that. I've already filmed one look. That'll be going up. I'm not sure which one will go up next, but you'll be seeing all 5 palettes at some point from me. Alrighty, so with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you are having a great day or evening, wherever you are in this world. Please stay safe and stay healthy, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye!